Find the values of negative 10 raised to the first through fifth power. Obviously, negative 10 to the first power is just negative 10. Negative 10 squared is going to be positive 100. This is negative 1,000. This will be positive 10,000. And this is going to be negative 100,000. Notice that every time you have an odd exponent, the answer is negative. And every time it's an even exponent, the answer is positive. That's because a negative 10 times a negative 10 would go positive, and if you did it in an even way like that, it would keep doing that. Today we're going to be looking at polynomials as they go towards infinity. And a polynomial is just some sort of conglomerate of terms. The most important part, though, is if you look at the limit of the entire polynomial, really the part that matters is just this highest powered term. So really you look at the highest powered term, and that is how you'd figure out the limit. So it says right here, the limit as x approaches infinity of the entire polynomial is equal to the limit as x approaches infinity of this higher powered term. Basically, the idea with this is as it goes to infinity, this first term with the biggest power is going to grow way, way faster than the other parts of it. So essentially, these will become kind of meaningless at huge values of x, while this one will really determine where the function goes. And this also works as you go towards negative infinity in the exact same way. So, for this first problem, if we look at it, essentially what it means is the rest of this doesn't entirely matter. We're just focused on what's the limit as x approaches negative infinity of x cubed. And obviously this is going towards one of the infinities. Since it's a cubed and it's an odd function, this will also be negative because of this negative here. And it will go towards negative infinity. Now, for the second problem, we're going towards positive infinity, and we're looking at the highest powered term. That is negative x squared. We can ignore all of this because at huge values of x, it won't even matter. So with this, it's like if you think about it, it's almost like this, though mathematically this is a little shaky to write. If you have negative infinity squared, the infinity squared just keeps getting bigger and bigger and goes towards infinity. But the negative stays there. So essentially, again, we have negative infinity. Now, for the third question, once again, you can ignore this and just look at 5x to the fourth. And again, it's sort of like you have 5 times negative infinity to the fourth. Now remember, when you take a negative and you raise it to an even power like that, the negative will go away. And essentially, it's like 5 times positive infinity. Well, let's face it, this 5 times infinity doesn't matter much. The answer here is just positive infinity.